What's going on, guys? This is Burrs here to talk to you today about this Helicon Tex. This is a Patriot heavyweight fleece jacket. Now, I actually was just driving home today and I thought to myself, you know what, I haven't talked about this. And I picked this up when I was leaving work today and I saw the thing that has just stuck in my brain for years now. And I just haven't made a video on this because, yeah, I've just been kind of lazy. But let's get down to it. You see a lot of reviews on YouTube about this jacket and they're saying how it's awesome, how they go airsoft with it, and how it's amazing, and it's the most freaking, for the money, the best fleece, that you can get. I'm gonna have to disagree with that. The stitching quality on this is horrendous. This is the worst stitching I've seen, and I think that my children who are under 13 years old could do a better job of stitching than what I've seen with this. And where my frustration comes in is where I actually did contact Helicon 2 years ago. It was about a year and a half, 2 years ago, when I purchased this, and I said, hey guys, I got this, I put it on, and so I put it on, and I went to get something. I crossed my arms, and this isn't small. Okay, this fits me perfectly. This fits me just as well as my Under Armour fleece that I have right here. And I heard like stitching kind of like come loose in the back, and I was like, holy shit. And I took it off and I kind of looked at it and I was like, holy shit, you can see where the stitching is, or the hood connects to the jacket, had come off. And so I contacted them and they were like, well, send us proof, which kind of pissed me off to begin with. So I took a picture, I sent it over to them, and they were like, well, that's kind of fuzzy, we can't see what you're talking about there. So I took another picture and sent it over to them, and they were like, okay, and they kind of just like blew it off. They sent me another jacket. Same thing happened like 3 days after I got it. I went to reach for something and the stitching came loose again. Exact same spot, exact same scenario, and like I said, this fits me perfectly. It's not tight at all. I have a pretty big shoulder and chest area, so if there was a problem, this wouldn't close up here. This closes fine. I have plenty of extra room there. So usually when I have problems, if I do have any problems, like if I have a suit on or whatever, it's in my chest area because I have a burly chest, I guess. So I know the sizing is not a problem with this jacket. So let's get down to actually the problem with this jacket. The sewing, horrible. Not gonna talk about it anymore. Possibly I will. I'm gonna try not to. Let's continue. So let's get down to this jacket and what is pretty decent about it. Everybody talks about what you're getting for the money, and what you're getting for the money is maybe like a medium, a little bit heavier than a medium weight fleece. You're getting a ton of pockets. You get some ID panels here on the sides of the arms here. So as we go down on the left hand side, you have a zipper pocket here, a zipper pocket here, and you have these nice panels on the back where the elbow is, so you have a little bit of abrasion. This looks to be like a nylon kind of elbow patch area. On the other side, you have you don't have on the right hand side the arm zipper, but you do have it on the top here, where the top of the arm is. So you have a top of the arm zipper on both sides, but only on the left side do you have it down near the forearm, wrist area. You have the ID panel here, and then on the front here you have these high, you don't have pockets down near your belly, you actually have them up here towards your nipples. So those are right here, and they're rather large. You can fit a lot of stuff in there. And the other thing that really pissed me off with this right off the bat was after I found out the sewing was shitty, I was leaving work one day and I went ahead, and for some reason I had my wallet out, and I don't have my wallet on me. So I'll just take my phone here, and I have my phone or whatever, and I put it in here like this. Okay, didn't do that because, like I said, it was my wallet. Amazingly, it actually was kind of caught in here, and I didn't realize that this has no bottom sewing to it. I assumed that this was a pocket because of it being like a pocket, and it doesn't. So I must have had it, I think what happened was I had it zippered somewhat like this, where it was kind of flat on the bottom and my body was holding up the bottom part, and I put this in here and it stayed there. And then as I got to the car, I was leaving, I got home, whatever, and I unzipped, and then the wallet fell out. And I was like, are you kidding me? I'm like, this isn't a pocket? Who doesn't have a pocket right here? It's kind of what I was saying to myself. I mean, it's completely horrible design when it comes to that. So there is no internal pocket, which is kind of ghetto. And like I said, the design of this is pretty ghetto because you have these slots here that, as you can see, are just like, I don't know, they could definitely design that much better. As far as the hood goes, the hood's pretty cool because you know, it comes out a little bit more. It has this kind of viper, you know, snake kind of look to it because it has you know, a little extra piece here on the front. So I do like that. As far as, you know, the drawstrings work fine. I actually do like the design of that, where they have the little you know, toggle on the end there. They have YKK zippers, and you know, this is a large. The sizing is pretty on. Some people might think it's a little larger than what it is, but I mean, if you're used to the sizing, you know, like military sizing, so like I wear like a large regular shirt when it comes to like military stuff, and this is a large, fits me fine, so I would just go according to that. When it comes to the fleece itself, you know, I have washed, because I have two now, but I don't wear them very often because they really irritate me because of the sewing. As far as it comes with the fleece itself, you know, on the inside here, it does come off pretty easily, as far as you'll have little bits of this fleece. And, you know, compared to like something, and I keep going back to this Under Armour because this is, you know, one of my more favorite ones I wear. When you look at the stitching, when you look at how this fleece quality is compared to this Helikon Tex, you definitely understand why these are basically around the same price. I think this is $80, this is around $69. So for around the price, you can get Under Armour. This isn't made in America, this isn't made in America, but this is made very much better. Very much better. I don't know if that's right, but I'm gonna say it. You know, it's made much better. The quality of fleece is much better. The stitching is far and beyond even the word better. There's no problem with that. The zipper, you know, everything on this Under Armour is much better. So I mean, if you're willing to take a chance and you don't mind, you know, some threading that's gonna look really, I mean, it looks horrible. It just looks horrible. You know, you look at the inside here, you know, the thing that pisses me off, this is probably the 5th time I said that, I haven't used this in any kind of way that would even constitute, you know, I haven't even like played Nerf guns with my kids in this jacket to even constitute wear. I mean, I wear this to work, I wear it out and about town, you know, I frolic about with it, and you know, it looks horrible. I mean, the stitching just looks horrible, and the thread used is just really horrible gauge. It's just, I don't like it, and I'm gonna stop talking about the thread and all that. If you're looking to spend 60, you know, $68 to $75 on something, you know, I really wouldn't go this route. I really wouldn't go this route. You know, it does keep you warm, but there's other fleeces out there going to keep you just as warm. If you're looking for that tactical look and you just don't have the money, maybe go this way. But I'm pretty sure that Condor will probably make a better product. I don't have a Condor, but I have seen them, I've handled them, and they are better than this right here. You know, the one thing I actually do like is the way they do their wrist closures, because they have this kind of rubbery kind of closure. I like that. I don't like, it closes rather well. You know, that's one thing I like, but it's a very small detail on this whole thing. So not sure what else to say. I mean, they use really cheesy pulls. They're just kind of like a really thin cloth material, and you know, it just says, I don't know, it's just put together all kind of cheesy in my opinion. And the customer service was, they didn't really care that this came apart. It wasn't like, oh really, you know, we'll take care of that. Oh, we've heard about that. Oh, we haven't heard about that, you know. The thing that really, you know, kind of sticks out to me is this could be a really great piece of gear, as far as, you know, if they could just tie up, literally, some of the loose ends with this you know, this jacket. It could be a really cool jacket, and you know, I really think if they would just spend a little bit more attention to the details. It looks like this kind of just flew off the production floor. If they spent a little bit more time on the details, I think this definitely would contend with some of the more high-end things, kind of like Under Armour. You know, even Condor is higher end than this, in my opinion. You know, fleece is fleece. You're gonna get, in this price range, fleece is fleece. You're not gonna get anything special when it comes to any kind of antimicrobial protections or anything like that in this price category. So, you know, fleece is fleece, and this is just normal fleece. There's nothing special about this fleece. You know, there's nothing special about the fleece right there either with the Under Armour. So, as you can see, you know, you gotta look at what you want. And if you're into this whole tactical look and you're willing to buy this, then you know, those are some things that I think you should look out for. But this is my first experience with Helikon Tex, and I think it's probably gonna be my last. at least at this point. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. If you guys have this jacket, or you have a Helicon Tex jacket or any kind of Helicon Tex gear, go ahead and let me know how you feel about that and how it's worked out for you down there in the comments. And till next time, later.